how is your take on Magan different than other takes? If you've seen other takes, you know,
I have,
okay.
Yeah. Oh, I love Young Justice so much.
Hello?
Yeah, I just played a voice on that, so that was a big dream come true. She's written differently. This is a different part of her life, and I hope that they do a prequel and show more of that, because this is her in her first moments with Glee, and she's not yet a part of it, which is super exciting. I think she's just, it's almost a reminder of how epic it is what they do. They're so used to it. It's just Wonder Woman, they're just Batman. So I like that she's like, put me in, coach, you know, like she's so ready, almost too ready at some scenes, as you'll see. She jumps ahead of the game, but it doesn't even faze her, and she's just there, literally like she's the thorn at Batman's side. Yeah, so I think she's just witty in this, and she really wants it. And I really like that about her. As soon as I read her first line, like, I'm Miss Martian, jackass, like, that tells you the character.
That's a different Magan, for
right?
sure. Right.
Yeah, so I just went along with what it was. I didn't really take, sorry Danica, but I didn't really watch that, because I think it's a different interpretation of her in a really good way, I think.
It seems like she's got a lot of interesting interactions, not just with Batman, but with some of the other characters as well. Is there another favorite that you had during when you were doing this that you're like, I really like it when these two get together?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my favorite scenes are the ones with Batman. But yeah, I love how I would be very intimidated to be in that room. And I love how she just goes, what's our plan? What are we doing? And I really love that when she's in people's brains. So when she goes into Starboy's brain at one point, she's very inquisitive and she's very curious. So I also like that about her, that she's not unfazed, but she's not overly phased either.
What are your favorite qualities about Miss Martian?
I love her superpowers. They're like the two main ones that people want. I mean, shape-shifting, wow, awesome, being invisible, and then just being able to read people's minds. But I like that she's able to go through their memories. And that's, I think, a little different than hearing what is on their mind at that specific moment. But I like that she's a go-getter. And I like that she doesn't cower under Batman. She will fight right back, and he says touche at one point. So one of my favorite parts. I can't give it up because it's so good. But yeah, I like that she's whip smart and very witty.
You mentioned that you have you're the thorn of Batman's side. It's like, how was that dynamic working with Kevin, who's been Batman for like more than
Yeah, you know, it was hard because Miss Martian's very confident, and not that I'm unconfident, but I was intimidated, of course, but she's not intimidated. So even though he's a little annoyed at having to train her and having me with him, because I ruin a few moments by just jumping in too quick, I loved that dynamic, if anything, more so than like, Kevin, I'm a really big fan. That's me. Miss Martian's like, hi, I'm here. What do you need? Very fun.
How do you prepare differently with voice work versus live action stuff?
Oh my gosh.
You personally?
Yeah, me personally. I don't know if you see it now, but I use my face a lot when I'm talking, and I think my voice stays steady when I'm like being me personally, and even with other live action parts. So it's really hard to sort of take my focus away from my face and my body and being expressive in that way, and to put it just into the microphone. So for me, it's just really focusing my energy. It's almost like a meditation of sorts, that you have to animate your voice with what you're doing. It really helps if you can see the animation beforehand. And the animation in this movie is so beautiful. That really helped. I'm glad they had it first before we voiced it, just to be able to see. So I just picture it in my head and then just focus on my mouth. I close my eyes a lot, so sometimes I end up knocking the mic a little bit. But yeah, it's a big challenge. I'm still learning.
What was the first thing you did in voice?
The first thing I did, actually, for Greg Weisman, which is one of the... Greg Weisman, who's one of the big guys at Young Justice, I did an audiobook for him. Yeah, so I think he was the first one to really grab my voice. I did like a few commercials, like I played a little boy mannequin for Old Navy, and like just like...
It was an audio play for him?
Yeah, it was an audio play for
that Gargoyles convention thing that he does, right?
No, this is Rain Ghost of the Rain Ghosts. It's been so long. It's
Okay,
6
yeah.
years. Yeah. He wrote a trilogy of books.
Good training ground for an audiobook.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was. So I got to spend a lot of time with him, and that's when he invited me back to Young Justice, and that was just amazing. So I really owe my start to him in voice. Big time. Yeah, that was 6 years ago. A while back.
So clearly she feels like she belongs with the Justice League. How do you feel like the other members, aside from Batman, are responding to her confidence?
Yeah, they don't address it. So I feel like they're okay. Like at one point I addressed Wonder Woman, which I thought was amazing. And she just answers as if I am part of the league. So I think they're okay with having me there. And I don't think that Miss Martian cares. So then I won't care. Good question. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite line?
So many. Yeah, I think it's the opener. I'm Miss Martian, jackass. Yeah.
Sets the tone.
It sets the tone. That's all I needed to read, and I was like, I need to play this character.
That looks like it would be great in a Twitter bio. Just put that in there.
Yes.
And you're good to go.
Yes, yeah. If she was on social media, that would most definitely be it. That's all you need to know about her.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Encapsulating.
How do you feel Miss Martian and the League match up against the Fatal Five?
I like how she does within the league. Oh, she does a kick-ass job. Yeah, she's crazy. They animated some of the most epic fight scenes, and I always think that fight scenes are epic, but I think she holds her own. I really do. She jumps in a little early sometimes, but once she's fighting, she's good, and she's a good help too.
How do things go between her and Jessica Cruz once Jessica comes into the fold?
You know what? That's a good question. They don't talk.
Really?
Really. And I don't know if that's a big spoiler. It's not that there's animosity there, but I don't know if it's like, hey, you're the new person and I'm the new person, therefore like maybe only one of us can get in, and it's very obvious that we're protecting Limelight. So maybe it's the fact that I don't think she's jealous of her either.
If you have too much green in one scene, it might like.
Yeah.
Just washes it right out.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my red cape, so that helps, and my red hair, so that helps a little bit. But I would love to see more of their interactions, because I think that would be a really cool relationship. Because we're both in the same kind of place. I'm a go-getter, but she's a little intimidated, as you'll see by being on the league. But she's a badass too. So they'd be fun friends.
I would think so. Yeah.